So we have it. How many players are here? 3, 6. Okay, this is 11 plus 12. So we have 12 players got cut so far. So overall wise, we need to cut 33 players. We had 86. We need to go down by 253 by tomorrow, I believe by 4 p.m. So because of that, we're going to start seeing players getting cut left and right. And this is just the first batch of players. Taven Bryan was a guy that we talked about before who maybe could, as a depth piece, make the roster. Doesn't look like that's the case. So it looks like he might end up somewhere else. I don't know. That's a player I feel like could end up getting signed by somebody. And hopefully it's not AFC opponent or AFC North opponent where we had to face them. But I don't know. I'm not too scared of Taven Bryan personally. But Nate Brooks, obviously, he's a guy that will end up on the practice squad. So, if you hated Nate Brooks, I hate to tell you, but you're going to see his face a lot more because he'll end up on the practice squad. And then the second an injury happens, we're going to see him and Lance Robinson make a debut for the Bengals yet again. So these are guys that, every year in the preseason, we're going to end up seeing again and again and again. And these are guys that, across the board are going to forever be Cincinnati Bengals until some other team decides that they want to utilize their services, which I don't know why they would. The running back crew is interesting. So the only running back we cut here was Conley. I believe we're going to end up cutting Brightwell and Keaton Mitchell, but we're probably going to end up keeping those guys on the practice squad. So obviously we're going to try to keep some guys on the practice squad that we can. There will be guys that simply, get signed to another practice squad or obviously get signed to another roster. So we're not going to be able to keep everyone. But my guess is for the running back crew for the practice squad, we probably end up keeping someone like Mitchell and Brightwell, and then we let every other running back go. So we did also cut Peyton Thorne, which, again, not surprising, but we have not cut the Diddler yet. I wonder, obviously I would assume the Diddler is going to be a practice squad quarterback, but you never know. There's a good chance that he doesn't want to be a practice squad quarterback, and he believes he still has a shot in the NFL. They have reality TV shows for a reason. So there's a chance that we're not going to. We might actually have Peyton Thorne as our practice squad quarterback. So shout out to that if it ends up being like that. But there are some veteran quarterbacks who simply, no matter what you say or do, they don't want to be a practice squad guy. We saw that with Trevor Siemian a couple years ago. It's just kind of how it works, Some guys are like, hey, you know what? I think I still have a shot in this league. I'm not going to sit here and play on the practice squad every single, week for no reason, pretty much. Craig Young, though, he'll be on the practice squad. Stuber, I think he'll be on the practice squad. I think we keep, probably 4 or 5 linemen on the practice squad just in case of injuries. I think Andrews is going to get cut. He's not going to get brought back. Rashad Owens will get brought back. Cole Burgess will get brought back. Nate Brooks probably ends. Oh, I already talked about him. He'll be back on the practice squad. And then Jim will probably also be going. But I think Taven Bryan, they're going to try to bring him back on the practice squad, would be my guess. I couldn't see them really getting rid of him completely because based on what I understand, they do actually really like him. And it's just a factor of, hey, you can't keep everyone. You got to get rid of some people. And it's just a, unfortunate event that it ends up being him. Because I believe the coaches really do like Taven Bryan. So, yeah. Across the board, though, that's the list right now. Again, there will be more and more lists over the next 24 hours. And we will be talking about them. Because we are always one step closer to seeing Mitchell Tinsley make the NFL roster. A guy that I think a lot of people did not expect to make the NFL roster going into this offseason. And, very proud and happy for him that he potentially is going to make the roster. But, again, we still have to cut, we just cut 12 players. So we still have to cut 21 more players. So, 21 more NFL players' careers will be in the crapper. Hopefully they get other jobs because, I don't know. Some of these guys who we cut will end up on other teams, obviously. That's kind of just the nature of the beast, but not everyone. Not everyone. There will be somebody who ends up working at McDonald's tomorrow. So, or not tomorrow, but next month. So, who knows? Will you see them? Will you not? Will they end up in Cincinnati at a Cincinnati McDonald's near you? See you guys next one, though. Peace out.